Welcome to the Akasha Yoga practice. My name is Kirsten and I'll guide you through a 30 minutes Yin Yoga practice. Gratitude Unwind. So this is a practice to deeply relax into the body, into the moment, and to tap into gratitude. Gratitude is an energy related to the heart, to the fire element, and therefore we're working with postures that activate meridians that feed into the fire element into the heart. These are meridians that are located on the inside of the arms, on the outside of the arm, on the back of the shoulders. So we are here energetically to really fully tap into the energy of gratitude and love. For this practice, you might want to use a block and a bolster to find your sweet spot and practice. And as always, if a posture doesn't feel right and produces short, sharp, burning, electrical pain sensations, you're in the wrong spot. So back off a little, reduce, move your body a little in one way or another until you find that sweet spot of stretch sensations, but not of pain. All right, so let's get ready to start practice. Come sitting on your yoga mat in whichever way is comfortable for you. And we start by simply dropping in and preparing the inner environment for our practice. I'd like to invite you to close your eyes and to feel into your body. Align your shoulders over your hips, your head in line with your spine. Gently bring your chin in and lengthen the top of your head upwards as you drop your tailbone and lengthen it down towards the earth. Soften your shoulders and gently lift through your heart. Allowing a deep sense of relaxation and calm infuse your body. Arriving in the body, arriving on the mat. Start tuning into your breath without modifying the breath. Simply observe your breath. Where do you feel your breath sensation currently most? What's the quality of the breath? Is it short? Is it deep? Is it long? Is it shallow? This is a simple observation without judgment, just to see where we're at right now. Consciously shift now your attention into the heart space. As you inhale, open your chest a little more, broaden the rib cage. And as you exhale, consciously soften your shoulders, soften the heart space. Take a moment here to remember what you're grateful for in this moment. And start attuning, aligning with the frequency of gratitude. If you feel natural with bringing your hands in front of your heart, do so. Bowing your head for a moment and remembering the sense of gratitude emanating from the heart. And gently dropping your hands back into your lap or onto the mat and open your eyes. All right, so let's get ready for our first practice. Our first practice is Sphinx. So for Sphinx, we come belly down onto the yoga mat. And I'd like to offer here some modifications you might want to play with. So in Sphinx, your elbow is just a little in front of your shoulders. And what you want to feel is a gentle opening across the chest and a gentle compression in the lower back. If there's lots of compression in the lower back and you cannot really relax into the posture, relax over your bolster to lessen the expression and to allow you to deeply relax. If you cannot feel much, actually, you can deepen the posture a little by propping your elbows onto the bolster and potentially even bend into your knees. So let's get ready for Sphinx. So come belly down onto the mat. Just find a natural distance for your legs and feet. So there's no rule about that. It should feel natural and good. And see where you want to place your elbows. Play with your bolster. You might want to reduce a little if you feel there's so much sensation in the lower back by simply lying over your bolster. If you feel you want to take it a little deeper, you can prop your elbows on your bolster. So in this Sphinx, we want to keep the chest open without much effort, just a gentle sense of opening across the collarbones and the chest area. And from here, we close the eyes and get ready for practice. So in Yin Yoga, it's really important that we work without muscular engagement. So you try to relax the body as much as you can. If you want to work in an energetic way in Yin, or even on a very physical way, creating this sense of opening in the body, a deep relaxation of all the tissues is necessary, especially the muscles. What's also really important is to keep the body still. So we hold this posture for a little while, and as we hold this posture, try to be entirely still and surrender the body to the gravity of the earth. So basically, gravity is the only force that really works in the body to deepen the posture. And remember, it is about a gentle sensation of stretch or compression. You might feel that in the chest area and the collarbone area. You might feel that in the insides of the arms or in the lower back, but it is a gentle sensation. If the sensation makes it hard to breathe or influence your breath, reduce a little. You're too deep. So we are here in Sphinx, ready to go deeper into the opening of the body and into the heart space. Allow your whole body to consciously relax. Starting with a facial expression, check in with your forehead. Let your forehead relax. The space between the eyebrows be wide. Unclench your jaw. Very typical area where we hold tension. Try to soften the jawline. Soften the neck as much as possible. There's not much engagement to keep the head in line with the spine. So see how much can you relax deeper in your neck and in your shoulders. If you feel it requires really quite a bit of muscular effort to keep you in Sphinx, bring your elbows a little bit further forward and see if that helps you to relax better. Relax your chest, your back, your belly, your hips, and your legs. Shift your attention back to your breath. The breath is flowing through your nose, and let it flow all the way down into your abdomen. As you inhale, let the breath make your belly swell gently, not forcefully, gently. And as you exhale, allow the whole body to relax, the hips to relax and sink deeper into the ground. You might not only perceive the breath in your chest and belly, but you might even feel it in your back, in the kidney area. A gentle sense of expansion and relaxation with each and every breath. Especially focus on your abdominal breath if you have a hard time grounding. If you feel you're still very active in your mind and very caught by the mental conversations, try to focus more on your abdominal breath. This is where deep relaxation of the mind comes from. Stay for 3 last breaths in the posture. And after your third breath, gently activate your hands. If there's a bolster, slide it out of the way and carefully, slowly release your chest onto the floor and release your head onto the floor. Turn the head over onto one cheek and deeply rest the body into the earth. After each posture we practice, we want to give space for the body to integrate the stretching sensation and also for an energetic awareness. Just see what you feel currently. Can you perceive any subtle vibrations, sensations that might range from temperature to tingling sensation for sensation of areas feeling larger or smaller? The head, your direction you're currently facing, take the same knee and slide it out gently. That is a bit of a counter movement for your lower back to release any sensation of strain in case there are. Yin is a practice that is really slow and that helps us to slow down, to eventually drop into that space of stillness, a space that can only be accessed through deep relaxation. Bring your knee back to center, center your head, and gently press into your hands and sit back onto your heels. The next posture that we practice is a posture that works now on the outside of the shoulders and outside of the arms. We continue with crossed wings. For crossed wings, we spread the knees as much as it feels comfortable. If this is not nice for your knees to sit in this way, you can sit on a block or on a bolster to make it more comfortable. And we are simply sliding one arm underneath the other. Rest the head on its side. And if possible, take the second arm over and around your hips and tug it either in the elastic of your pants or rest it in the crescent between your thighs and hips. So that's the posture. In case also it doesn't feel right sitting on a block, you can practice lying down in the same way. So check in with your knees, especially if you're dealing with sensitive knees. You might want to practice that belly down on your mat. So let's get ready. Create space in between your knees. Check in with your knees if they feel good as they are. If yes, bring both of your hands right in front of you. Straighten your arms and take one hand, slide the back of the hand underneath your other arm and drop your head to the ground. Take your second arm and reach it all the way up and around and see where you end up with your hand. Either tuck your hand in the elastic of your pants or tuck it in between thigh and hips. In this posture, what we want to be able to is actually to be in the twist and rather to slide a little deeper into the twist of the spine rather than falling out of it. So make sure that your top hand is fixed in a way that it does not fall back down to where it came from. Close your eyes and deeply relax the entirety of your body. What you want to feel here is a gentle stretch sensation in the outer shoulder of your lower arm. The sensation of stretch might reach not only or stay in the outer shoulder, but reach down towards the elbow. Might also feel that the sensation reaches further up into the neck. If there's little sensation or no sensation, slide your lower hand a little bit deeper into that twisting motion of the spine until you can feel your stretch sensation. If you feel the posture primarily in your knees, change your position, lie belly down on the mat. Body relaxes deeper, the eyes, the forehead, the jaw, the neck, the shoulders, back and belly, the hips, the legs. Shift your attention back into your breath. Feel the breath moving the body. Where do you feel your breath currently most? As the body relaxes deeper, the breath relaxes more. And as the breath relaxes more, the mind naturally quiets deeper. So we start bringing the sense of relaxation, calm, and stillness, starting from the body into the breath, to the mind. 3 last breaths on this side. After your third breath, untuck your top hand and plant your top hand right next to your face. Gently push into that hand and slowly release your crushed wing from underneath. If you feel to close your knees for a moment and just sit upright, do so. Take a moment to integrate the stretch, to deeply relax, to check in with your knees. If the knees are not comfortable, for the second side, please change the position, either sitting on a block or bolster or lie down, belly down. Let's continue with the second side. Find your starting position. The hands are planted right in front of you. The arms are straight. And we're sliding the back of the hand underneath the second arm and resting that shoulder and the head on its side on the mat. Taking that second arm and reach it all around your back. Either tuck your hand into the elastic of your pants or tuck it into the space in between thighs and hips. Come back into that state of deep calm and relaxation. Starting from the body, let it ripple in your breath. And from your breath, let it reflect in your mind. Check in that you do feel a gentle sensation in the outer side of the shoulder, from the shoulder reaching down on the outer side of the arm towards the elbows and up towards the neck. Gently working into activating the energy flow in the meridians that feed into the heart, that connect to the fire element, which naturally brings us into a frequency of love and deep gratitude. The whole body relaxes deeper and deeper. The only holding that's taking place in the body is a gentle tugging hold of your hand, upper hand, but it doesn't slide out. From there, the whole body relaxes into the pull of gravity that opens the outside of the lower shoulder. We stay here for 3 last breaths. After your third breath, release the top hand and plant the top hand right next to your face. Press into that grounded palm and slowly slide your lower arm out of the position. Close your knees. Come back with your spine upright for a moment to just be still and let the stretch in the outside of the shoulder, across the neck and the top outside of the arm just integrate into the tissues. Take a moment also to resonate energetically. Is there any sensations of temperature, cold, hot, warm? Any sensation of size, an area feeling larger or smaller? Any subtle tingling sensations in the body? From here, we move into open wings. For open wings, we come face down on the yoga mat. Here, you might want to work with your bolster or your block. For open wings, we bring out one arm to the side and we come back into rotation of the spine into a twist and bring our hand on the sacrum, the top hand on the sacrum. If that doesn't feel right in your neck, you can work with your bolster or with your block to relax your head on. If this position doesn't feel right in your shoulder blade at the back, or if it gives you tingling sensation in your in your lower arm, rest your leg onto your bolster and in this way reduce the sensation. Let's get ready for open wing. So for open wing, face down, bring one hand at shoulder level out to your side. Your palm is facing down. Your opposite hand is right underneath your shoulder, and we start pushing in that hand underneath the shoulder and come into a rotation of the spine, a twist. Point that free hand up towards the sky and place the back of your hand onto your sacrum. Now see if you want to scissor your legs, meaning the legs stay straight, or it might feel actually better to take that top knee towards the sky, ground the foot, and allow in this way the weight of the knee to take you deeper into that twist. Feel into your neck. Do you want to support your head with your block? Check in with your lower shoulder blade, with your lower arm. If there's any tingling sensation, pinching sensation, rest your top knee on your bolster in front of your thigh. And from here, tap back into this complete stillness, motionlessness, relaxation of the body. This is a posture that clearly aims to stretch the inside of the lower shoulder and the inside of the arm. This is another meridian, or actually two meridians, that relate to the fire element and to the heart. Allowing the body to completely rest, relax deeply. And just notice how the breath naturally follows. And you might feel also how your mind naturally follows. There's definitely a connection how we can utilize our body to bring calm and stillness into the area of the mind, to ground ourselves. We stay for 3 more breaths. After your third breath, release that hand from your sacrum, point it into the sky, and place it right next to your face. And in a supported way, gently roll out of the posture onto your belly. Take your head over onto your opposite cheek and just rest here for a moment. Once more, allowing this stretch to integrate. Continuing on the opposite side, so reach your opposite hand out to the side, palm facing down, and gently come back into your twist. See what feels right on this side. Maybe you want to keep your legs straight. Maybe you want to point your top knee towards the ceiling. Bring your free upper hand into the sky and rest the back of your hand on your sacrum. Close your eyes and tap back into this sense of stillness. If modification is needed, go ahead, lessen the posture. Perhaps rest your knee on your bolster. Perhaps use your block under your head. Allowing the stillness of the body, stillness of the breath, the stillness of the mind take you into a deep space of complete relaxation, tapping into the energy of unconditional love and gratitude. Stay here for 3 last breaths. Release your hand from your sacrum. Stretch your hand up into the sky. Place your palm right next to your face and in a supported manner, roll out of the posture and rest your head on the opposite cheek. Allowing the stretch to integrate. Roll over onto the side of your back for a last moment of rest in Savasana. Space between your feet, space between your hands and body. Just feeling how the body is naturally sinking into the earth, being absorbed by the earth. And taking a moment to touch back into the heart space. The heart space might be now in a more alive and active state. That might be an energetic perception, or that might be more of an emotion or of a mood. Just take a moment to come back to your initial gratitude expression. infusing the entire body and being with this deep sense of relaxation and gratitude. Stay in your Shavasana as long as it feels right for you and stay with this fragrance of gratitude. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope to see you soon back on the mat. Namaste.